Hi, my name is Stephanie. Welcome to my kitchen. I had just come home from work. Usually when I come home from work, the first thing I do is start cooking dinner. And I want to invite you to my kitchen. I am a mom of two wonderful children, a wife, and honestly the kitchen is where I spend most of my time. So welcome and come join me. All right, so I have no idea what I'm doing tonight. So welcome to my chaos. All right, I have some petite sirloins. I think I'm gonna wind up cooking. Right behind my camera is my refrigerator. So let's see, what can I make with it? I did make some, it is Monday by the way. I like to cook a lot on the weekends. And it kind of helps me out on Monday when I really don't feel like cooking. So this weekend I did make some spaghetti with the homemade tomato sauce. And that's how it was a roasted tomato sauce with peppers. So I have the leftover one here. So I'm going to probably heat this up, make some sirloins. I think I bought green beans. I do a lot of my shopping at Aldi's. I do go to the farmer's market too and pick up vegetables. Did not do that this weekend. So let's see, I got this microwavable. I really don't want to use the microwave, so I'm going to wind up sauteing these. Green beans, steak, got some spaghetti. Let's see, what else can I do? Oh, you know what I got? I got this. So I also got some beef smoked sausage. I think I'm going to saute up the sausage with the green beans, do some steak, and you know what? I don't see, should I put this in the microwave or pop this in the oven? I think this is a oven safe. Let's see. Yep, I could put this in the oven. Oh, you know what would be good? Maybe I could pop this in the oven and add some cheese. Throw some cheese on here. I know my son would love it. My son is 7 and my daughter is 15. So I always like to try to cook foods that make them happy. All right. All right, I got my cast iron skillet. That'll be good for the steak. Let me see if I can get some butter later. All right, maybe that'll help out. All right. I guess put this on 350. Should probably add a little water. Add a little water to that. Add some cheese. All right, so it is the middle of summer. We currently have a heat wave. So outside is 90 degrees, 95. Sometimes it gets a little too hot in the kitchen. Thankfully, my daughter put the air conditioner on high because she knew I was gonna cook. She also helped to clean up the kitchen a little bit. So that was very nice, very happy about that. I have never, I haven't done any cooking videos before. I've always wanted to, but I never know where to start. I never know what to say. And you know what? Sometimes you just have to do it. And I really thoroughly enjoy cooking. I really do, and you know, the people who eat my food, you know, they enjoy it a lot. I put my heart and soul into my cooking, and honestly, I just want to share it with you guys. I don't know if I'm going to inspire anyone, help anyone, entertain anyone just to watch me cook. I don't know. So here goes nothing. This is oregano. My mom had grew this a couple years ago. Look, it's still even really green, and I have it all dried up. This was from her little collection. So I have that. I'm gonna throw some oregano, you know, probably add a little bit more. Why not? Oh, what else do we have? Garlic powder. I love garlic. I don't really think we need anything else. We'll try that for now. All right, I'll pop this in the oven. Gotta get my oven mitts. Don't want to burn myself again. All right. All right, throw that in the oven. Now let's see. You know, while you guys are watching, I'd love to know, where's everyone from? Let me know where you're from. I know, do you have any cooking traditions? I know, I feel like food is the one thing that it just kind of ties everyone together. Alright, so I have a lot of different cooking boards. This is my cooking board, I'm sorry, my cutting board for raw meat. Get these steaks open, pat them dry, season them, and let them sit for a little bit. I should probably start warming up my cast iron skillet. Should probably get the green beans going too. I like them really tender. So they look like this. Found a really good way to cook them. You know, I don't want to spend too much money on steak all the time, but at the same time, I like a good steak. I like my steak medium to medium rare. All right, fold that up. Let's not drip any juice anywhere. Wash my hands. You know, I got this Snapware from Walmart. I really like it, but honestly, it doesn't snap anymore. And I've had it for like maybe a month. But other than that, I really liked it. You know, I'm trying to get away from plastic. I have a cabinet up here, and the whole thing was filled with plastic containers. I mean, the whole thing. Like, I had to, it was one of those you kind of shove it and close the door and pray that nothing falls. But you know what, I'm really trying to get away from plastic, and it's kind of hard because I get away from plastic, but I mean, everything comes with plastic. I usually get fresher green beans that I pick myself from the farmer's market. Some weekends are just a grab and go. You get what you can. I have to drive maybe 20 minutes to the farmer's market, which I love. I love going there. They have so many fresh fruits and vegetables. But sometimes, you know, on a Sunday, that's usually when I do my grocery shopping. 20 minutes there, 20 minutes back is 40 minutes that sometimes I'm doing other things. So like I said, this weekend was all right, I'm going to just run over to Aldi's, grab some stuff for the week, and then get to my weekend stuff. All right, so these are nice and pat dry. And I also have no formal cooking experience or education. You know, I never took any cooking classes. I don't use recipes. I look at recipes constantly, nonstop. I watch cooking videos, Next Level Chef. I love watching it, but when I'm in the kitchen, I just do. And you know, sometimes I kind of wish for my kids that, you know, I had more recipes and stuff to give them where I can teach them more, but I just do everything from the heart. All right, so I'm putting some adobo on here. The last few times that I made this steak, I used this amazing burger grilling seasoning. It's a little sweet, so I want to switch up the flavor. All right, so I'm gonna do a little adobo. Measure with my heart. That looks about good. What else am I gonna do? Some garlic. Feeling very garlicky today. Black pepper. So originally when I came home, I wanted to do a live video. Like I said, I've never done these live videos before, and I was gonna post it on, I was gonna do a live video on YouTube, and I went to hit record, and it says I have to create more shorts and have more subscribers. I don't know, this is all new to me, so I'm just winging everything. All right, I have that. Maybe I'll add a little thyme. I got some thyme on my hands. All right. What else? Do I want some paprika for color? No, I don't want the paprika because I already have I have a red spaghetti. I don't want too much red stuff. All right, that should be fine. I'm gonna cook that in some ghee. Okay, green beans. I think these are already washed. Microwave in the bag. All right, refrigerate, perishable, washed and ready to enjoy. All right, so I need a pan. Pot, whatever you want to call it. You know what? I feel like using this one today. It fits the burner better. Alright. And the beef sausage is already cooked, so I'm going to use this cutting board. My new favorite tool, my cleaver. I'm always ashamed of how dull my knives are. Alright, throw this in the trash. Grab a water because I need to stay hydrated. And again, I'm cooking for my family. You know, I'm not cooking for a guest of people. I am not cooking in a restaurant. I'm cooking for my family. So, I'm not wearing gloves, no. I'm using my hands. I will taste test my food, not double dip, but I will taste test my food. I will come as is. As I came from work, or if it's too dang hot, I'll change. But, you know, what we do in our kitchen for our family isn't always how you do things in the restaurant. I have worked in restaurants before, not cooking though. But I know a lot of people are picky. Yeah, she didn't wear gloves, she didn't do this. I'm cooking for my family, okay? They don't complain. All right, do I want to cut the ends off of these? Probably. So how do I, should probably, do I want to steam them first? Yeah. All right, so I'll brown up the meat. Did not grab enough olive oil. All right, so let me heat up the pan. I'll probably brown it up so that way it gets, you know, the little bits and chars in here. and then I'll throw in the green beans, throw in some water, and then boil them. I have the spaghetti on like 350. We'll see how that goes. My cast iron skillet is heating up. Cut the ends off. Actually, I think I'm going to cut the ends off and cut them in half. Should have grabbed a bigger cutting board. That's okay. Move over, sausage. Oh. There you go. I'll cut them like this. Sausage in there. I didn't really know how I wanted them cut, so I just cut them like this. Oh, it works. I think this time I'm going to use the ghee. I've been doing olive oil, but like I said, I kind of forgot to get more olive oil. So I have this little bit that has to last me the rest of the week. I have butter, I have ghee, olive, I'll be fine, I can adjust. All right, get this nice and hot. Chop off the ends of the green beans. I like to have a little bag here. Usually it's a produce bag, so that way I can throw in my stuff as I'm cooking and I'm not running back and forth to the trash can. Sometimes too, if I have little scraps of vegetables, I'll just throw them in my yard. I see a lot of like bunnies and, you know, little animals. They enjoy it. Actually, I'm going to turn this off for now. I think it's getting a little too hot. Or maybe I'm getting too hot. I don't know. Do want the green beans to cook. Throw them in the wrong pile. Next time I think I will use a bigger cutting board. More space. meal to cook. For me, I do not like making breakfast. I'm a morning person, but for some reason, I don't really care much for making breakfast. I love cooking dinner, whether it's an early Sunday dinner or a late night dinner, but I love cooking dinner. My favorite thing to make for lunch, honestly, is a salad. And I cook all types of things. I do a lot of Spanish food and a lot of healthy food. I cook with flavor. I love cooking with fruits and vegetables. I like making things, a lot of homemade things. A lot of times I just come in the kitchen and I have no idea what I'm cooking. I have no idea when dinner is going to be done. But just let me spend some time in the kitchen and I'll let you know what I did and when it's ready. So don't be surprised if I do one of these videos and I tell you I'm making something and by the time I'm done, it's something completely different. Alright. I want these to have a nice brown color. Alright, that's looking good. I think I'm done with this. Oh wait. Nope, can't come on. I want to add some garlic to the green beans. Do you like cooking with music on? I know on the weekends I do. During the week it depends. Sometimes after a long busy day, I kind of just cook in silence. Sometimes I play music. Sometimes I play loud music. What is your preference? What do you like to do? Do you like having a lot of people in your kitchen when you cook? I know for me, I do not. I don't know why. I kind of just like, I don't know, I just do my own thing and I just kind of like, I just cook and I cook with my heart. And sometimes if I'm in the middle of talking to people or in the middle of doing too many things, I get distracted. Especially when I come home from dinner. I know the kids and everyone, they're hungry. I think that's enough garlic. Sometimes too, I think that there's a clock. I pretend like there's like this clock and everything has to be done at a certain time when in reality it doesn't. That down for a little bit. I'm going to put the cast iron skillet on again. Oh. How's that? Pull this out. I don't even know how long I have to boil these green beans for. garlic. And add my garlic. Cook until fragrant, and then I will add the green beans. Ooh, smells so good. I love the smell of garlic. All right, got that going. See, it has like the little brown bits at the bottom. That'll add flavor. I'm not adding any salt because I feel like the beef kibasi is salty enough. No need to add extra. Garlic makes my hands sticky. All right. I think I can put these on now. Turn up the temperature. Add some green beans. Probably increase the temperature of the oven a little bit. Add some water. Like that. Turn the temperature up. Back rolling. I'm just going to wash up a few dishes. Wash up a few dishes. Well, that side's looking good. My burners are real small. That's looking good. That just has to boil. They are crunchy. They might need salt. We'll see. Alright, they'll probably cook faster if I stop opening it up. I think the pasta's doing good. I don't know, the cheese it doesn't look like it's real like melty. I don't know, I never reheated spaghetti in one of those pans before. Let's turn it up a little bit. Alright. Yeah, another minute or two. Probably cook better if I stop flipping it, right? Write that down. I'm gonna wash up a couple more dishes. Now I'm ready to flip it. Don't want to overcook it. And I think I can use this as like my tent to let it rest. Got a little tiny piece, I did overcook it a little bit. It's really good. Alright. This is done. That could just stay there, take a nap. Sometimes I feel like I need to work out my arms more so I can hold the cast iron pan. Put that back on the stove, let that dry out. All right. So now our green beans. Coming out good, but like no flavor. Can I add a little slap your mama? Don't give my kids any ideas. What else we got? Throw some garlic. I like pepper. Where's the pepper? Running out of the fresh ground pepper, so I'll just throw in a little bit of this. Add a little butter. Who doesn't like buttery green bean? It's probably too much. Oh, you know what I just thought of? Look at this. Barbecue, just a tiny little bit to give it like a little smoky flavor. Yeah, that's good. There you go. Now we got some color. Does smell good. Let that boil down. Olive oil, but you know what? I'm being skimpy with it. Rub that down the cast iron pan. I'm still learning how to use these, okay? So if I'm doing something wrong with the cast iron, please tell me. I want to learn. I probably should like turn up the temperature. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna put this in the oven. It's cleaned, it's oiled. Oh, that looks good. I think the spaghetti's done. You know, I have these to protect my hands, but I hate using them. Spaghetti. Remember, that's a homemade tomato sauce. I spend hours cooking it, so it better be good. Let's see what else. Oh, over the weekend too, I made some blueberry, like you could smell it, some blueberry preserve. I did blueberries, a little sugar, and I had like a little thing of fig jam. And so I threw that in there. And I did gluten-free spaghetti. No, oh my God. Gluten-free pancakes with this over the weekend. They were actually pretty good. I got the mix from Aldi's. So I made these. They're a little thicker, so I felt like I had to add a little bit more liquid. I made them small, and I cooked them in butter, so the outside had like that crust on them, and you know, just have that top on the nice warm jam. I felt like that was a really good breakfast. I tend to skip breakfast, so I didn't even have any, but trust me, they were good. All right. I feel like the beans are done, but it's too much liquid. I think I added too much water. That's what my green beans look like. Nice and full of flavor too. I think I might add a little bit more Stop Your Mama on it. Hi baby girl. What's up? Do not wash. Ooh. Wash your hair. Are you on live? I am. I'm on video. Oh yeah. It's actually not live because I couldn't figure it out, so I'm going to record it and post it and pretend like it's live. My daughter, she does a lot of art projects, and she just comes in with like her hands are covered in paint, and good, I love that she does crafts, but I'm just like, oh my god, do not get that paint anywhere, please. You know, she'll clean it up, but still, I don't know, it gives me anxiety. Alrighty. That's looking good. I think I'm going to turn that off, and I'm going to slice up the meat, and then dinner is going to be done. And what, it took 42 minutes. Not bad, right? Ooh, this is so juicy and tender. Wow. It's like it's cutting like butter. Except that piece. No, the tendon. Alright. So that's the steak. Probably more of like a medium well. Oh my god, it's so good. I definitely should add some finishing salt on top. All right. Now, because my burner is small and the cast iron skillet's bigger, I feel like they never cook the same exact temperature, which is perfect because I usually have one that's a little bit more rare, so you can kind of get to pick a little bit. The soap has been returned, and it's not covered in fingerprints. This knife is so sharp. I love it. So back in November, was it no, I'm sorry. Back in February, I had made pasteles, and I was cooking. I had a whole pork shoulder, and I was cutting up a pork shoulder with a dull knife. And let me tell you, I was so frustrated. I wanted to just give up. Like, if your knives are dull, like, what are you doing? And I'm talking to myself. Alrighty, this is looking good. Gotta add a little finishing salt. I feel like with the other seasoning, it had more flavor. It is getting warm in this kitchen. See? How do you like your steak cut? cut. How do you like it cooked? Alrighty, got one more to cut. Yeah, see the middle one I think was a little bit more medium rare, and the other two were a little bit more medium well. So something for everyone. Later on this week I'm gonna make steak, but I also got mushrooms, and I think I want to do like a creamy, like mushroom gravy to go over the steaks. I say that now, but when I come home from work, I don't always have the same feelings, the same ideas. Sometimes I just kind of want to get it done and over with. All right, there's some beautiful steak here. Don't want to make a mess. So I got my steak. Where's my chunky salt? Salt, pepper. Let me turn off the oven. Green beans. And the homemade spaghetti. Let me just make sure the temperature is good before I serve it to my family. Oh yeah. Yep, that looks good. Nice and hot. Get some extra cheese too. Little Tabasco never hurt. And a little Parmesan cheese. Thank you for joining us, and see you next time.